Do you miss packing a player that was actually worth something in your ultimate team? EA Sports, what have you done to the once beautiful game? Cheap, fast, and reliable FC26 coins. Use MMOEXP.com. The link is down below. And use the code MATTHD to get 8% off your order. You can even buy players and packs too. I've never seen it as bad as now for player prices. In FIFA 16, you could pack gold Ronaldo in May and make millions. In FIFA 22, you could pack gold Mbappe and you could also make millions. Now players like Mbappe are 236,000 coins. Go back 1 year and 90 rated players like De Bruyne in FC 25 were at 24,000 coins in the same time period. However, flash forward to right now, and 90 rated players are only 5,000 coins. You see what I mean about the player prices? They've never been this atrocious. Now, I'm not sure about you, but in the past, starting a Road to Glory like Zero to Hero or any Road to Glory in general, a big motivation of mine was to see how many coins I could make on that account, and obviously, you might be the same. You wanted to grind the game, get rewards, get millions of coins potentially over time, and then build your proper ultimate team. Now though, with player prices like this on 90 rated players, they've made it harder than ever before to actually build a great squad without spending money on the game. And if we're going to talk facts here, I've made hundreds of 24-hour Road to Glories, 10-hour Road to Glories. They're all free accounts. And in the past, I've made hundreds of thousands of coins and millions sometimes within that time frame. And obviously, with EA making FC26 free with PlayStation Plus, you would assume they'd sort the player prices out in order to keep people on the game. But no, instead, these kind of players who are Premier League team of the seasons with 3 playstyles and those kind of Rajanine Golden level stats are now literally 24,000 coins. A player like Igor Thiago, Brazilian Premier League, 96 finishing, great playstyles all round, 5-star weak foot as well, is only 51,000 coins. Even just 3 years ago, this would have easily been a 300k player in the market with those kind of stats. But why are the prices like this? And what is actually going on? Well, the first thing to know here is a big one, and it's an obvious one. It's, of course, playstyles. Playstyles, for me, are definitely ruining a lot of these prices, especially when it comes to gold cards or old promo cards that on the face of things still look great. For example, Luis Milla here has a very nice card. It looks good. However, with all those playstyles he's got, if you compare it to someone like Vinicius Jr. there, who in previous years here could still be in the millions of coins with a different FIFA, the playstyles are now that meta that even someone who looks as good as Vinicius does there with his stats is 34,000 coins. I'm categorically telling you right now, if this is FIFA 17, he's at least 500,000 coins. That's how dominant playstyles have now become. And I'm going to ask you this question next, which you might not have really expected. Maybe this is a curveball. But do you honestly ever look at stats anymore? I hate saying that because I was someone who was always obsessed with stats. I did so many FIFA myths back in the day looking at stats, looking at how many 99s a player's got. Now it's got to the point where you are literally going to play styles straight away, and you might not even know any of these stats of your own player because they're not important right now. They've nerfed it that much that stats don't mean a thing. Stats should mean more than playstyles. I don't get the focus this much on playstyles. I feel like, is it because of the game engine? Do they not know how to handle their own gameplay when they're coding this game? Is it lazy gameplay mechanics from EA, relying so heavily on playstyles? To me, it feels like a bit of a cop-out because stats right now are honestly not even essential. I've seen clips on Reddit where a guy had like a bronze goalkeeper. He put on the finesse playstyle plus with like 18 shooting and he kept scoring finesses outside the box. This is what I'm saying. The playstyles here have hugely ruined the prices and it does not seem to be slowing down anytime soon. But not only that though, there was a time where EA would actually be on it, and I can prove it right now. This was a video I made in FIFA 20 and the hype was honestly amazing because look at this. Brazil Primal Moments Icon Player Pick Packs. This is a moment where the content team were actually really hardworking and creative. You'd actually get player picks like Dutch, England, or Brazil icon player picks. They would make it unique and special. And look at it. It was an entirely Brazilian icon player pick. The hype on this now would be through the roof. But again, because they don't do this kind of stuff, 89s go stagnant, 88s go cheaper and cheaper on the daily, and the prices keep on plummeting. There is zero hype to use these cards in any kind of way. What actually went wrong? For me, from the get-go, I feel like the content team has a lot to answer for when it comes to the lack of content. One thing they've really dropped the ball this year is icon player picks. Guys, can you tell me the last time you were really excited to go and open an icon player pick? Maybe the first icon player pick, maybe the second one that came out this season. But since Team of the Year, those icon player picks have been stuck at 88 or above, and we only just got the 89 plus during a period where Team of the Season's out, and we're getting 94s who are 15k. You see the problem here? They're not keeping up with their own game, which means in turn, they fall behind on player prices. People stop checking out the content because, yep, the same icon player pick. They've added one more slot, but it's still the same rating overall, and it's not keeping up with their own meta. I remember the feeling here of doing all these cool packs and share plays, and I was genuinely really excited. I mean, how could he not be? Look at all these Brazil icons. It was fun. It was something different. It does feel like, though, EA have got very lazy with a lot of this content. And it's not just so icon player picks I've noticed have really fallen off. It's also player SBCs. I think so many of these players don't get into your main team right now. It's almost like they don't play their own game. Yes, they could be cool for objectives, but do these really get you excited? Where are the flashbacks? Where are the end of era cards potentially? Where are some new icon SBCs? That's another thing they've dropped off on this year. I feel like this year more than ever, SBCs have gone down by a lot in terms of completions. Only one icon player SBC is out right now. And he's also probably not a very meta one or fun one to use, as he would be coming up against 94 rated center backs in game. There's only one icon player SBC. Have they just forgot about this? What's happened here, EA? Where's the content? The other big thing I've seen a lot of you guys mention on the streams every morning is this. It feels like EA are doing a copy and paste job every single Friday. They're dropping a new promo, whether it's Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, and it's literally the same packs and player picks every single time. There's no innovation here. Every Friday is the exact same. Can they please bring out even just a free 86+3 pack for all players? Could they bring out a repeatable Team of the Season player pick from any league that you can grind towards? Can they increase the amount of times you can do provisions? There's just no innovation, and it's like they're just getting lazy. But will they change their ways for FC27? There's been a lot of leaks early on, but we don't want more of the same next year. Don't forget, EA, GTA is coming out soon, and if this is more of the same, I do wonder how Ultimate Team will get on in the next game. What do you make, though, about the player prices, the content, and what EA are doing in Team of the Season this year? Comment down below your thoughts. I want to see what you guys think here. You never know, EA might actually read the comments on this video. And after all, we all want the best football game. But right now, this game is in such a weird place.